Hi students, this video is about the Julius Caesar, Act 3, Scene 1. Please subscribe my channel, hit the like button for an in-depth analysis into your Shakespeare, into your novels, your poems, as well as your short stories. Now, in this scene, in Act 3, Scene 1 of the Julius Caesar, the conspiracy against Caesar's life reaches its climax when Caesar is assassinated in the capital. The soothsayer's prophecy thus proves to be true, and all the omens and the presentiments have also proved to be true. Caesar shows himself, or rather presents himself, to be a haughty and a very arrogant man in his reply to the petitioner, Metellus Cimber, who entreats Caesar to withdraw the order of banishment against Metellus's brother. But Caesar speaks to Metellus Cimber in a very insulting manner when he rejects Metellus's entreaty. Caesar says, "Thy brother by decree is banished. If thou dost bend and pray and fawn for him, I spurn thee like a cur out of my way." Lines 44 to 46. Then Caesar goes on to compare himself to the pole star, asserting that his decision is not subject to any kind of change or modification. And Caesar's whole manner of speaking to Metellus Cimber and even to the others who support Metellus's petition is that of a great emperor speaking to the slaves. Thereby I have said that he behaves in a very haughty manner. Here we certainly witness Caesar to be very, very boastful and extremely arrogant. His reaction, now Antony, when Caesar is murdered in this scene, Antony emerges as a very important character. His reaction to the murder of Caesar is one of shock and astonishment. But he quickly recovers from his composure, and he's an intelligent man, and therefore he starts planning by which he can avenge the murder of his friend as well as his patron. Caesar always patronized Antony, and they were very good friends. Antony thereby shows himself as a very, very dynamic person who does not lose a single moment and prepares himself to deliver a funeral speech by means of which he hopes to cause a civil war in the country. And And this scene is important because Octavius's imminent arrival in Rome is announced to Antony by a servant of Octavius. Octavius is an ally of Antony and as the heir to Julius Caesar. He is an heir to Julius Caesar and he would be of great help later to Antony in fighting against the conspirators. Therefore, Act 3, Scene 1 is the culmination of Caesar's assassination. So, Caesar is assassinated by the conspirators. And the conspirators, while assassinating Caesar, shouting the slogan, liberty, freedom, and that tyranny is dead. And Brutus says that they should all bathe their hands in Caesar's blood and should wave their red daggers over their heads, proclaiming to the crowd, to the mob, peace, freedom, and liberty. That is how they plan to assassinate. That is how they assassinate Caesar. Cassius says that in these times, to come and this assassination of Caesar would be enacted in the times to come. This assassination would be enacted all over the world. And Brutus also endorses this remark. So the conspirators are now ready to step out of the capital in order to announce to the people what they have done. They have killed Caesar, announcing peace, freedom, and liberty, and that tyranny is dead. But at this moment, a servant of Antony's arrives with a message for Brutus. The servant tells Brutus and the others that Antony wants to know the reason why Caesar has been killed. Because he cannot believe that people have conspired to kill Caesar. And that Antony would certainly side with the murderers if they can satisfy him with their reasons for having killed Caesar. As I have said, we meet a very dynamic man in Antony. Antony does not lose a minute. He knows he will be killed too if he makes one wrong move. So he wants, and he tells the conspirators that he will be on their side once they satisfy his queries, whatever his questions are. And Brutus says that they would certainly give convincing reasons to Antony for their action in murdering Caesar, and that Antony would welcome there. Thank you.